It's Nolan.
Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
Niggas sweat up and down and can rap up in this shit for like 20, still finding ways to adapt. My flow switches like code switches. Niggas searching for numbers, that's for my old bitches. Don't compare me to Kendrick while and Cole, nigga. Hit this shit one more time, I'll probably explode. Nobody walking this road. I flew to New York, wrapped in the cold, didn't get chose. Flew back with the war in my soul. You niggas bold, acting like we on the same level. Dust rain settle, I'm the black pop, cooking crack rock in the kettle with Philly with ox. My ship sail, bitch, give me the dock. The simius cock, don't tell me to stop. Got a machete for niggas that wanna war. Keep it cool as a chore, finna bust through the door. Fuck niggas, got any to pour. Take a shot, spit the shit on the floor, spit in my hand. Dap niggas on tour. In a new mode, on these pillows, new clothes, new shows for the shoot, new posts for the lookers, money, power, respect, theme song for the bookers. Everybody I did a feature for, I cooked them respectfully. If you think I'm a dick, a vasectomy, ain't nobody words affecting me. I did a study on my future trajectory. I'm putting niggas in the dirt professionally. I'm sought after the bars from a far chapter. The confidence could cause a rapture. Trying to gauge my thoughts, shit hard to capture. Singing the rappers bite me, but lost the raptors. I've been the boss and I paid the cost. I've been the best since the fade of fought. God flow, nigga, praise the Lord. I got a tab full of scrolls from my ancient source. A pretty penny for the next round. Price of an X5. Niggas talk shit, Ben Waters let the text fly. Spit acid on them, I'm like reptile. Leave them below, the heavens look blue and exile, bitch.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there. This video is not going to be all that long-winded. Just going to give a quick update about Doechii collaborating with Westside Gunn, aka the pioneer of Griselda. They've got a new song out called Egypt Remix. This is Westside Gunn's record. He has a new project out called Heels Have Eyes, spelled Heels Have Eyes. The original Egypt is out already, and it's been out. And it actually sampled Doechii in the beginning where she was talking about the artist that she currently listens to. Westside Gunn was one of those artists. MF Doom was one of those artists that she's really been tapping into heavily. If you listen to Alligator Bites Never Heal, some of the inspiration behind the instrumentals on that project were also inspired by MF Doom. The producer that actually made the beat for what's the joint that's been going super viral that she's been playing everywhere? Denial is a River. I don't know why that slipped my mind. But the producer even said that that beat was actually formerly titled MF Doom type beat. So that kind of lets you know where she's been artistically for a minute. Is tapping into that frequency. So this collaboration with Westside Gunn, once you hear the type of music and the texture of the music that she's been listening to, shouldn't be surprising at all. But he put the record out. She cleared the record for him, and he said, yo, let me see if she'll give me a verse for the feature. And according to Westside Gunn, he says that Doechii responded back with the verse in 24 hours, just like that. No long time, no AI got you. I got it. Hey, I'm over here in Paris. I'm hitting the studio next week, and next week turn into next month. She got it to him the next day. So that also shows that she's energized about rapping. And I like the fact that somebody who just won a Grammy at the highest level, somebody who's being embraced in all facets of the music game right now, in terms of like for a song like Anxiety, which is more so in the singing, like doing a cover. She's getting great press and great reception in terms of like the corporate side of the industry, which I'm sure they want her to lean into the pop bag or the R&B poppy bag. She's being embraced by the fashion side of the industry. I believe she's out in New York for the Met Gala and all this other stuff. But then she could get on a record with somebody like a Westside Gunn and bar up, and it's not like this is off brand. This is like actually on brand, despite all of the other extracurricular things that are being attached to her career. And again, we don't see a lot of artists that are able to traverse all of those worlds simultaneously. So I think it's really dope that they did this. I'm going to play the record, but of course, based on the nature of YouTube, if you end up come into this video later on and you don't hear the record, or you don't hear the record in its entirety, just know copyright was the reason. You know what I'm saying? Copyright the case that they gave me. But nonetheless, I'm going to play it. I'm going to react to it and see what they talking about. All right. And again, this song is called Egypt Remix. And clearly this is a interview between herself and Ebro, which came out earlier this year. So that's where this original sample came from. She cleared it for him, no problem. They got the record done. I was just chilling, but the tennis still dancing. Talking about the diamonds and the tennis bracelet chain. I'm chilling, but the chain is dancing. As you can see in this this visualizer here. I think this is Westside Gunn's family, by the way. But you see the child here got about 4, 5, 6 chains on, and the motherfuckers, the diamonds is dancing. Yeah. I gotta go back. Did this nigga say his clothes never touched a hamper? You know how much clothes you gotta have to never touch the motherfucking hamper? Westside Gunn, I'm not like a huge fan, but I admire his movement from afar sometimes. But he does have this like really gritty style, but he also be flexing super hard. So he has like the same sensibilities as the rest of the industry in terms of like popping that shit, even from an underground perspective. But your clothes ain't never touch a hamper? Damn. One time wear. Balenciaga with the blower, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that high fashion mixed with the gangster shit. What was the other shit? Two-tone twin Virgils by the MoMA. So he rocking Virgil pieces and shit over by the MoMA, the museum. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an interesting juxtaposition that he places himself in. This nigga said he just sold 25 bricks on the cricket phone, nigga. What are you doing with a cricket phone? I guess that's the new age trap phone. Get it on cricket. Oh no, you almost choked on your grill trying to eat the lamb chop. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, the texture of the lamb chop be taking some people by surprise. You gotta, you know what I mean? Now be careful with that lamb chop sometime, man. Some of these motherfuckers be making that motherfucker too tough, too. You feel me? She spitting on this motherfucker. Did she say, probably drag you from the Daisy Dukes or something shit? So, nigga see the ass of the Daisy Dukes, nigga doing the Jordan symbol to the Daisy Dukes. Oh my Lord. Now, due to the fact that this track was mixed in a very unique way to where the lyrics are kind of there, you can hear them clearly, but they're a little bit bundled under the beat compared to over, which is more common in hip hop nowadays. We're going to go through the lyrics to just get more clarity on what it is that both artists, Westside Gunn and Doechii, were talking about on here. So he says, I was just chilling, but the tennis still dancing. We talked about that in the beginning with the diamonds dancing and the tennis bracelet chain. Shy dropped 40. I was courtside handsome. So he says, that's Shy Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA, plays for the Thunder. He says, Shy dropped 40 on the court. I was courtside looking handsome. I was in that bitch looking like I was supposed to be on the team. 40 tucked on me, Scorpions on the visit. Okay, so he got that 40 tucked. You show as hell ain't had that at the ball game. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe you had it outside, but you didn't get through security like that. Okay. Scorpions on the visit. Fiend ain't have it. Hit they moms for the ransom. Oh my God. If the fiend ain't had the money, I call they moms for the ransom. Damn, homie. What happened to the free samples? You ain't got the money. I give you a little sample. You come back. He said, nah, we kidnapping your ass. You ain't got the money, homie. Your mama gonna have to come get you. He says, I need 50, had to do a demo on camera. Now, I don't know what he's, well, that could be the ransom video. Hit the brick with the psycho cutter like Champa. Hit the brick with the psycho cutter. No, he's talking about chopping a brick. Psycho cutter. Are you talking about the knife from the movie Psycho? Like Champa. Who's Champa? Oh, Psycho Cutter is a wrestling move by Tommaso. He is a big wrestling fan. Westside is saying he cut the brick like the move. Okay. Got you. I thought you were talking about the gun, the knife from Psycho. Don't watch close. Chloe never seen a hamper. Fly God Jr. had cracks in his pamper. No, you ain't had no goddamn cracks in your baby pampers. Come on, Westside Gunn. You ain't had crack in your child pampers. I'm that fucking nigga, you know it. Balenciaga socks, sweatshirt with the blower. We talked about that. Two-tone Virgil on the curb by the moment. We talked about that one too. Daytona wrists, taste too exquisite. You know, Daytona with the, you know what I'm saying? And shit just keep going round and round and round. Saint Laurent pictures, my bitch mind her business. Glock in your mouth, got the barrel by your wisdom. That was a hard bar. Put the Glock in your mouth, the barrel by your wisdom tooth. God damn, that shit long nosed. Stripes on the ceiling, it's a Tom Brown kitchen. 36 ops outside the projects itching. So, are your ops fiends? Niggas praying on my downfall, they be wishing. That's a reference to Biggie. They pray and pray on my downfall. They never had Paris written on the dishes. Me neither. They never had the Cullinan near the trenches. Me neither, but that's fly. You driving a Cullinan through the trenches, you better get that motherfucker up out of there. But of course, he's saying he got the respect of the hood. He could do that. East side nigga, I'm a cocaine wizard. Just sold 25 bricks off the cricket. We talked about that. $1 short, you're nan at the door like, who is it? I'm that fucking nigga. Yeah, I'm on my own dick. Ritz-Carlton, Egypt. I'm getting homesick. That nigga really not playing about his motherfucking money. He said if the fiend ain't got the money, they mama gonna have to call for the ransom. He said $1 short, you're nan at the door like, who is it? Damn. Doechii come in. She say Roberto Cavalli see the nipples through my shirt. You know what I'm saying? Very, very tight fitting Cavalli shirt. She say my Daisy Dukes probably drag a nigga through the dirt. That's why I said he was doing the Jordan symbol. You know what I'm saying? Trying to grab at the Dukes. Snuck up on his mama, hit the nigga where it hurts. Smith West on the Glock, double C's on the purse. So, damn. Snuck up on his mama, hit the nigga where it hurt. You ran up in that nigga mama crib? With the Smith & Wesson? With the double C's on the purse? Ain't that a Chanel? Embroidered bed sheets, 500 thread count. You know, some expensive shit. You would think sheets would be a lot cheaper than they really are once you start actually trying to get like quality shit out there. Almost choked on my grill trying to eat the lamb chop. We talked about that. Swallowed 2 pills. Hid the Grammy in my titties. I don't co-sign swallowing pills, but she did. Took a PJ to see Westside City. You know, he's from Buffalo. She took the private jet to Buffalo out there, bit, man. Literary swamp bitch niggas can't book me. Literary, but you can't book me. I'm nice with the pen. I'm writing literary shit with this pen, but you can't book me. Right? Because you's a bitch nigga. Came up out the mud, same color as a Tootsie. You know, she talking about, you know what I'm saying? Came up out the mud. Dark skin on these motherfuckers still shining. You know, some people try to play these colorist tropes on her, but she's still excelling in the game. You ain't a boss, you's a pussy. I done snuck up to the top because they mistook me as a rookie. You had me fucked up. And she says, and I'm that fucking bitch and you know it. Westside Gunn, Swamp Princess, Ho is. I don't think it's Ho S. It's Ho It's, as in it's about to go down. But it's Westside Gunn. Swamp Princess, ho, it's never been done. This clean, this crisp. Like, it's never been done like this. It's never been done this clean or this crisp. Label heads fiending in the mix, snowing like it's Christmas. Okay? Nigga keep cool. Griselda got 22s. And of course, 22s is the blammer. Ain't talking about ballet. My niggas is on point. Shoot. Okay? So, you know, ain't talking about ballet. My niggas on point. You know, when you see the ballet dancer on the pointers of their toes, doing the spin moves and pirouetting and shit. So they was doing some shit here, man. It's quality work. It's not something I'm gonna be playing all the time like crazy though. You know what I mean? It doesn't have a hook, but you know. And I ain't gonna lie, I would have been happier with a slightly grittier beat for Westside Gunn. I would have got a slightly grittier beat. It didn't have to be like super trench god or nothing like that. But it could have been a little bit more harder drums. I don't know. It puts me in what's the fucking project? Danger Mouse and MF did. Puts me in that space. I like Danger Mouse, but he's got a lot of beats that's like, they be nice in theory, but they don't be all that great. That's kind of how I feel about the production on this one. But overall, I think the record's cool. I think Westside had some pretty potent bars on here. I'm not a super big Westside Gunn fan, but he had some potent bars on here. It wasn't just ad libs, because that's the thing that irritates me the most about his music sometimes is he gets so caught up in the boo 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 boo. It's like, nigga, are you going to add some raps to your ad libs? Right? But I like that he mostly rapped. I like what Doechii's talking about on here. And I like the fact that she even did the record. Like, sometimes that's the bigger story, is like the fact that this artist who's in their moment excelling, people tried to joke about Doechii selling 10K or 11K or whatever that was that first week. Now Alligator Bites Never Heal is certified gold. You know what I'm saying? 500,000 sold. She turned around and works with another underground artist who's been building, doing things differently. I like that move. You know, it just goes to show that not everybody got to start smelling their own ass when they start getting a little, you know, getting a pub and getting a rank up. Because smaller artists need those looks too. And there are quality artists who don't get that publicity to where a Westside Gunn could get talked about on Inside the Industry where he normally probably wouldn't. I like when stuff like that happens because the viewership is what dictates it. It's not so much about my opinion being different. I be wanting to talk about some of these other folks, but people don't show up. All right. Well, let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. Once again, shout out to Doechii. Shout out to DJ Miss Milan. They're out in New York. I believe Doechii's doing a meet and greet today while she's out in the area. I believe Milan is also DJing out there this weekend. So they're doing some big things out there during the Met and all of that going on. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be good out there. Peace.
King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I've been dropping these haters like calories. First I'm out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.